What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV, back at it again with another banger for y'all fam. My peeps, y'all know the vibes by now. Kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
Recently in WNBA action, Connecticut Sun rookie, former LSU Tiger, high first round draft pick, Aneesah Morrow, who has battled through injuries, who's battled through limited minutes and opportunities, finally has found her rhythm, her footing, and her confidence in the WNBA, scoring a career high and her first double-digit scoring game in her short WNBA career, only playing 9 games so far. She really played well against a very talented Phoenix Mercury team that is currently third. And when you're going up against AT, when you're going up against Satu, you're going to have a long night typically. And as a rookie, that is a very, very tough test. So for you to have your best game against the third-ranked team in the standings right now, a team that has prided itself on defense and physicality, two things that Aneesah Morrow has been known for, man. And I think one thing that stood out to me was her impact on the defensive side of the basketball, coming up with multiple steals, being physical, even against bigger, she's been undersized her whole career in the post, playing physical and holding her own against bigger physical WNBA players, anticipating passes, and getting the basketball out in transition to turn defense into offense. Number two thing is she is finally healthy. And she can be a major contributor for this team that is in complete rebuild mode. I mean, they 2-8 on the year. So playoffs, probably a long shot. Like playing postseason basketball, really not in the plans right now. When we know all the players that they lost, including AT, Wnba, among others. So, this is a perfect time for her to be able to get minutes and get meaningful reps.
You got a lot of supporters and a lot of people that's been waiting for you to have your breakout game, career high today, 16-7. I know you wanted to win, but just how important and how good does it feel to be able to have a game like you had tonight?
I've been working my ass off, I'm not gonna lie. Every day I come in and I work and you get to see it. And I'm given the opportunity, it shows for sure.
Coach Rashid Mazian talked about just making sure that you were ready and making sure that you were feeling comfortable. Just how much confidence does it give you moving forward having a performance like tonight?
Of course, just staying as confident as I can. I know how much work I put in on the unseen hours, and it's showing, and I'm proud of myself.
And you see it right there, anticipation, getting the steal, stealing the entry pass, getting the ball out to Mabry, and it turns into a transition basket the other way. That's what I'm talking about, turning defense into offense. Again, playing super physical right here. Bigger offensive player, she stands her up, forces a turnover, extra possession for her side. Physicality, playing strong. Right here, offense. Establishing position, doing the work before the catch. She's ready to shoot it mid-range in your mouth. That is what she is known for, that mid-range game right there. Taking it off the dribble, no wasted movements, finishes through the contact. I'm at you. And then right here, just being aware, showing great hands, gets it, gather, finish. Love the awareness, the great hands. Tough screen set right there, gets it, immediately gets into a shot. Doesn't need much time, doesn't need much space. Right here, coming up with the big rebound. Still big rebound. Gets it out in transition. They're on the break. Gets it to Marina Mabry. And that is a lay. And that's what you like to see, man. Defense turning into offense. Young players being physical, playing both sides. Because I think the physicality of the WNBA and the speed bothers a lot of players. And that's why a lot of top picks don't make it in the W. But seeing Aneesah Morrow out there just being super physical, being a force on defense, forcing turnovers, having the court vision and the basketball IQ to transition from defense to offense in a split second and get the basketball out and create extra scoring opportunities for her teammates. The mid-range game was on full effect, man. She, in this draft class, she may have had the best face-up game of any forward in the entire draft. I mean, she catches it. It's between her and Kiki. You get her to the basketball, no wasted movements, no wasted dribble. She ain't going to toy around with you. She's getting to her spot, and she's looking to get a shot off immediately. And she also was 1 rebound short of a double-double as well, had 9 rebounds. And that's something for her at 6'1" to be playing the power forward position in the WNBA, going against bigger players on a nightly basis. Like, her being in that mold of an undersized forward, still competing on the glass, still being physical, still walling up, still being a defensive force, like still not giving up anything easy on that end of the basketball. You really love to see that. And I think this is just the beginning. I'm looking for her to get into that starting lineup and continue to just get more reps, more opportunities, and continue to grow her game, man. Like Aneesah Morrow's versatility has a chance to turn her into a very special player. She can shoot the three. She can handle the basketball. She's a gifted passer as well, and a willing passer at that. We're seeing her playing physical on the defensive side. Like, these are all really, really great signs for a young player looking to make a name for herself in the W. And just being the tenacious worker she is, and knowing that she's a gym rat, and knowing that she's taking no days off, and we're finally getting to see that work she's put in pay off. Like, I'm just ecstatic for her success, ecstatic that she's healthy now, and I truly realize the player that she is, and the Connecticut Sun and the fans are seeing too what type of talent she truly is for this team. A franchise cornerstone and a reliable building block to get this team back in the championship contention down in the future, man. But shout out to Aneesah Morrow. Hard work pays off. Whatever is done in the dark always comes to the light. Everybody wants to hold the trophy. Nobody wants to run the race. Love to see her putting in that work and seeing it pay off for her in the W. And I'm looking for her to potentially be in that Rookie of the Year running. Y'all let me know how y'all feel out there, man. Aneesah Morrow fans, LSU fans, Connecticut Sun fans, y'all holler at me. That is a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, I am Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. This is the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Until next time, my people, we out.